Anak ko din.
People of thieves, I have summoned you here this morning because I know that it can depend upon you. Your devotion to King Laius was absolute. You never hesitated in your duty to our late ruler Oedipus. And when Oedipus died, your loyalty was transferred to his children. Unfortunately, as you know, his two sons, the Princess Eteocles and Polinices, have killed each other in battle. And I, as an next in blood, have succeeded to the full power of the throne. I am aware, of course, that no ruler can expect nothing but contempt for the kind of governor who is afraid. And I need hardly remind you that I would have never any dealings with an enemy of the people. These are my principles, at any rate, and that is why I have made the following decisions concerning the sons of Oedipus. Eteocles, who died as a man should die, is to be buried with full military honors. But his brother Polinices, who broke his exile and come back with fire and sword his native city, in the shrines of his father's gods, whose one idea was to spill the blood of his blood and sell his people into slavery. Polinices, I say, is to have no burial. No man is to touch him or to say the least prayer for him. He shall lie on the plain unburied, and the birds and the scavenging dogs can do with him whatever they like. This is my command, and you can see the wisdom behind it. As long as I am king, no traitor is going to be honored with a loyal man.
If it is your will, Cranian, son of Venus, you have the right to enforce it. We are yours!
Oh, hail King Crayon!
That is my will. Take care that you do your part.
We are old men. Let the younger ones carry it out.
I do not mean that. The elders have been appointed.
Then, what it is that you would have assumed?
You will give no support to whoever break this law.
Only a crazy man is in love with them.
And death it is, yet money talks. And the wisest have sometimes been known to count a few coins to many.
Antigone, Ismene, there's something that we must do. Why do you speak so strangely? Listen, Ismene. Creon had buried her brother Itricus with military honors, gave him a soldier's funeral, but police says they have fought as bravely and died as miserably. They say that Creon had sworn that no one shall burn mine for him. His body was lying in the field. There it is! And now you can prove what you are. A true sister or a traitor to your family. Antigone, you are mad. What could I possibly do? You must decide whether you help me or not. Antigone, I do not understand you. Help me in what? Ismene, I will going to bury him. Will you come? Bury him? You just said that you lost forbidden. If that is what you think, I should not want you even if you ask to come. But I will bury him, and if I must die, I say this crime is holy. You may do as you like, since apparently the laws of the god mean nothing to you. But think of the danger. Think of what Creon can do. Creon is not enough to stand in my way. He can forbid me to love my brother. But oh, Antigone, think how much more terrible than enemy's death our own death would be if we should go against Creon. I should not want you, Ismene. If that is what you think, then go ahead. They mean a great deal to me, but I have no strength to break rules that were made for the public good. That must be your excuse, I suppose. But as for me, I will bury the brother I love. I am so afraid for you. You may go now, Ismene. Go away. I shall be hating you soon, and the gods will too. Leave me my foolish plan. I am not afraid of death. I am not afraid of danger. Antigone, it's madness. Remember, I love you. Whatever happens.
I'll not say that I'm out of breath from running game, because every time I stop to think about what I have to tell you, I feel like going back, and all the time a voice keeps saying, "You fool, don't you know that you're walking straight into trouble?" And then another voice, "Yes, but if you let somebody else get the news to Korean first, it will be even worse than that for you." But good sense went out. At least I hope it was a good sense. And here I am with a story that makes no sense at all. But I tell it anyhow, because as they say, what's going to happen? Going to happen now.
Come to the point. What have you to say?
I did not do it! I did not see who did it! You must not punish me for what someone else has done.
A comprehensive defense. More effective, perhaps. If I know its purpose. Come, what is it?
A dreadful thing. I don't know how to put it.
Out with it.
Well then, the dead man fully says, out there, someone new dust in the slimy flesh. Someone's giving it a burial that way and gone.
What? And the man who dared do this?
I swear I do not know. You must believe me. Listen, the ground was dry, not a sign of digging. No, not a wheel track in the dust, no trace of anyone. It was when they relieved us this morning, and one of them, the corporal, pointed to it. There it was, the strangest. Look, the body just molded over with light dust, you see. Not buried really, but as it covered it, just enough for the ghost face. And no sign of dogs and wild animals had been there. And then, what a sin there was. Every one of us accusing the other. We all proved that the other man did it. We all proved that we not have done it. We were ready to take hot irons in our hands. Walk too far, swear by all the gods. It was not I. I swear I don't know who it was, but it is not I. And then, when this came to nothing, someone said, a thing that silenced us and made us stare. Down at the ground, you have to be told the news, and one of us had to do it. So we threw the dice, and the bad luck fell to me. No happier to be here than you are to have me. Nobody likes a man who brings bad news.
I have been wondering, can it be that gods have done this?
not much of that anyway. Go out of your heads entirely. The gods are intolerable. The gods favor this corpse. Why? How hard you serve them? Try to loot their temples. Burn their images. Yes, in the whole state. And it's lost with it. Is it your senile opinion that the gods love honor Batman? A pious thought? No. From the very beginning, there have been those who have whispered together. These are the men, and they have bribed my own guard to do this thing. Money! There's nothing in the world so demoralizing as money. Find that man, bring him here to me, or your death will be the least of your problem. I'll swing you up alive, do you understand me? A fortune won is often misfortune.
King, may I speak?
Your very voice distresses me.
Are you sure that it is my voice and not your conscience?
My God, you want to analyze me
It
now.
is not what I say, but what has been done that hurts you.
You talk too much.
Maybe, but I've done nothing.
Sold your soul for some silver. That's all you've done.
How dreadful it is when the right judge judges wrong.
Your figure of speech may entertain you now, but unless you bring me the man, you will get like a profit from them in the end.
Bring me the man! I like nothing better than bringing him the man. Bringing him or not, you have seen the last of me here. At any rate, I am safe.
Nonetheless are the world's wonders, but none more wonderful than men. The storm may sea yields to his prows, the huge crest bearing mine. Earth, holy and inexhaustible, is graven with shining furrows, where his plows have gone. Year after year, the timeless labor of stallions. The light-boned birds and beasts that cling to cover. The lit fish, lighting the reaches of dim water. All are taken, tame in the net of his mind. The lion of the hill, the wild horse with the mane, resigned to him, and his blunt yoke has broken the salty shoulders of the mountain bull. Words also, ain't not as rapid as air. He fashions to his good use, state prophecies, and he's the skill that deflects the arrows of snow, the spears of winter rain, from every wind. He has made himself secure from all but one. In the late wind of death, he cannot stand.
Oh, clear intelligence, force beyond all measure, oh fair man, working both good and evil.
When the laws are kept, how proudly his city stands. When the laws are broken, what of his city then?
Never may the anarchic man find rest at my heart. Never be it said that my thoughts are his thoughts.
What does this mean? Surely, this captive woman is the Princess Antigone. Why should she be taken?
Here is the one who did it. We caught her in the area of burying him. Where is the king?
What has happened? Why have you come back so soon?
O king, a man should never be too sure of anything. I would have sworn that you not see me here again. Your anger frightened me so, and the things you threatened me with. But how could I tell you then? They can be able to solve the case so soon. Here is this woman. She is the guilty one. We found her trying to bury him. Take her, then question her. Judge her as you will. I am through with the whole thing now and glad of it.
But this is Antigone. Why have you brought her here?
She was burying him, I tell you.
Is this the truth?
I saw her with my own eyes. Can I say more?
The details. Come, tell me quickly.
It was like this. After the terrible threats of yours, king, we went back and brushed the dust away from the body. The flesh was soft by now when stinking, so we sat on a hill to windward and kept guard. No napping happens until the white round sun was at its peak. Then suddenly, a storm of dust rose up from the earth, and the sky went out. We closed our eyes and injured it. The whirlwind lasted a long time, but it passed. Then we looked, and there was Antigone. I heard her crying bitterly a broken note or two. For the young one stolen. Just so when this girl found the bare corpse, and all her love work wasted. She wept and cried on heaven to damn the hands who had done this thing. Then she brought more dust and sprinkled wine 3 times for her brother's ghost. She at once she wept and cried in heaven to damn the hands who done this thing. Then she brought more dust and sprinkled wine 3 times for her brother's ghost. We ran and took her at once. She was not afraid, not even when we charged her for what she had done. She denied nothing.
And you, Antigone,